after a couple hours. But now we're in the evening portion of the live. So, good evening, everyone. Welcome in. But hopefully, as people start to come in here in the next couple minutes, please y'all do a big favor by liking and subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell for upcoming alerts such as video content, live content, and even post and stuff. Hey Bill, what up? I did see your comment earlier. I don't know what happened. Like I did not notice someone did that. Like that was strange and stuff. Like I actually when you were yeah, technology, yeah, some of it is pretty weird. Some technology likes to act up sometimes and stuff. So yeah, and like when I got when I got the notification that I got a comment of yours, I was actually I think on the phone with my boyfriend at the time when that was going on, and so finally I was checking to see what commotion was up, just seeing the thing in general, and then I'm like, what? And then when I read, I'm like, what? And so maybe someone might have done that, or maybe something acted up. Like that could only might be my thinking because I wouldn't, or not really, I wouldn't ever put someone in timeout. Not the mods because y'all are usually the people I pick for mod. Usually are pretty good people, but hey there, Morris, welcome in. And all that stuff. Hey CJ, what up? It's been a while since you came in. Welcome. Yeah, let's bring the jobs to go. Yep. Luckily I got the mods, so y'all know what to do. If we end up getting any commotion in like 5 minutes. Which hopefully not. So, my name is Maddie. Hey Jacob, how are you? Oh my gosh, is he a spam saying that now? Oh my gosh, he is spamming that. Hang on. Where is it? Country, US. But yes, y'all, like CJ said, subscribe to the channel. That's one of my main things I say to everyone. Hey, welcome in. I know you do, but a lot of new people come in, so it's like I repeat myself. Okay. Yes, you're definitely getting a shout out from me. Hey there. Oh, I don't. There's some good ones out there. Gosh. Oh, what's a classic? I honestly don't know. I'm trying to think of one right now to come up with. But, hello there. Ash, what up? Let's go. Yo, we're finally getting the mods in here. This is definitely being a good team, y'all. So definitely a pretty good effort. How are you doing? Thank you. CJ, thank you so much. That will definitely keep everyone else knowing. Y'all listen to CJ. He knows what he's doing. And plus listen to my mods because they know what they're doing. Because I trust them. Because I put every single little bit of faith in myself knowing that they will be well at their job and successfully do it. Thank you so much. Y'all, I'm so glad we're getting a lot of our mods in here. This is gonna be a pretty good helpful one because, because everyone knows how some people in the streams can get. So, with mods in here, it gets a pretty good help. So, I'm not having to manually do the work myself, So, exactly. You know what? I'll rebin it. We're going to replace it and put that one in there since that one's just like it. Thank you so much, y'all. This means a ton. And stuff. But anyway. So, hey there. How are you doing? But welcome in, everybody. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Y'all, currently we have 11 people in the live, so definitely are doing really well with people. So thank you so much for doing that. And so, yeah, but you guys were all just hanging out like average, just chilling. And so we're just catching up on the day, y'all. Like over here where I'm located, it's approximately 6:17 p.m. right now. So we're just chilling. We're just hanging out and stuff. So we're just having a fun hour. And then next thing I'll know, in a couple hours I'll come in for the night portion of the stream and then do it again. Because, like for example, I am live like in the afternoons, evenings, and nights. But also I will do in the morning too. Amen. Definitely a good one. Yeah. But yeah, I'm on the same page too. I'm just chilling under the blankets because it's freezing these days. So it's one way for me to be comfortable than me having to put a jacket on, especially since I'm wearing a long sleeve pajama dress right now, which is like the cutest thing I own. Well, one of my cutest pajama things I own, but I've got more similarities like this, but in different versions and stuff. But hey there, welcome in and stuff. And y'all, for me, it's called being comfortable because at this time of day, when it's just me and stuff like that, I do that. But hey there, thank you so much. Same to you, CJ, and even All Matter people and mods as well. Do you have any disposable? Person, I didn't. I'm sorry about that. Thank you so much. That really helps me out, and knowing that we're getting a lot of people that are liking the content that they are seeing. So definitely appreciate it a ton. Man, you guys, I can't believe though that I'm currently in the 200s. Like, y'all, before we know we're gonna hit 300, which will be crazy. And so, same to you. Have a blessed Christmas yourself. Of course. Yep. See, Bill is already an expert, like an expertise already and getting to know. So he's pretty well at helping out with us, so responding with some questions that have to do with me. Like he's doing pretty good at helping me out. So I'm not having to repeat to people that would ask like a similar same question over and over because it will get irritating over time. So thankfully, if a mod does it, that they get to know pretty well, then they also sit on top of their heads. But yeah. So you have 20. Dang. That's a lot. Good afternoon to you too. I'm gonna say it because I'm not in your area. But I'll say it anyway. Rules. Yes. We need to put that. Okay, we definitely need to keep adding that one. You know what? We're doing this one. Again, we're going to keep adding people's. But yes, what Ash did put down in here, rule 1, no discriminating us, so do not disrespect us at all. Second, no bad language whatsoever, because I have seen person I'm taking, so be careful what you say hi about. You can say hi, but don't use all that stuff, because especially Bill already is an expert already and knows this. So just want thank you. Yeah, they do not. Oh, that's awesome. Happy birthday to you, Jane. Hopefully you've had a good day so far. Hey there. But yes, third one, no rude / inappropriate stuff. Like, for example, don't say anything that's age appropriate. Like, don't say anything weird or that could make me uncomfortable and stuff. 4, don't insult people. Good one. Yeah, don't insult me or don't insert my mods or no other randoms in the comments. Like, don't give us an insult being like, oh, look at how you dress like this. Oh, you look like you could be. Don't do that. Because if someone does that, then one of my mods will kick you off permanently and stuff, because I don't tolerate people like that. So be very careful what you say or think about saying or do as you're thinking about it. So very mindful. But yeah, do not shame us disability people, y'all, because for reference, I have a disability and even Ash is one of them. So just be very careful. But yes, number 5 is always good accuracy. Have fun, y'all. This is in my lives and y'all on my community channel. We're all about fun here. We don't play like that. We don't do anything wild. And so, it's okay. Hey Willow, what up? Oh my gosh, the chat is going wild, y'all. Exactly. Thank you, Willow, for telling them. I have epilepsy. Hey there. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's cool. Oh my gosh, so you have the opposite seizure disability than I do. Yeah, because I know cerebral palsy is also a seizure disability on top of that, like epilepsy is, and stuff. That's crazy. CJ, what the? Oh gosh, good thing I block all those. Because I cannot. And stuff. But, yeah, so. Yep. And so. But yeah. So definitely for people with disabilities in the stream, definitely that rule is a good saying for people without disabilities, because people these days can make fun of us disability people and stuff just from either the way we think things, learn things, or appearance and stuff, and it's very not cool at all. Like, I wish people in this generation did not do that, because Hello person, I am taken. So you can say hi, but do not use all the crazy stuff. Anyway, I'm sorry, people, to say this. Hey, I'm about to read somebody else's comments here. Well, to him. Hey, I'm reading through some of y'all real quick. I'm from the U.S. there. Sorry guys, I'm reading through people's comments. Thanks, Roger. Praise the Lord, amen. For sure. Definitely praise the Lord, y'all, because us Christians need that. I've the U.S. Me. Hang on. You were so cute. CJ, what did I say before? And plus you're a mod, so you should not be saying crazy. I am taken, just so you know that. And plus, you know this about me already. And plus, you're a mod, so, you know, we don't want to do the opposite thing, too. Sorry, I was joining your stream for a while. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no, are you okay? Ash, what's going on? Thank you so much, Charlie. CJ, sorry, but I thought it was fine. Just be careful. It's okay. I'm not mad. Just in the future, just be careful what you try to say toward me, because sometimes when someone says something like that, it can lean the opposite route. So just be careful. Just letting you know. It's a friendly reminder. Yeah, see, we're all curious about you. Thank you so much for helping me out by subscribing. Yeah, I'm fine now. No, thanks for asking. The U.S. I'm about to get that question again. Am I welcome friend? Of course. Me. Can I guess what is it? Hello there. Thank you so much. Is it 6:28 there? Right now it says 6:29, almost 6:30 right now, p.m. So basically it's a minute after now. It's still in the 6:20s, but it's about to be 6:30 over here. But it's by the time that you typed it in, I think. My apologies. Okay, what is it? You can say, I'm just reading through people's comments real quick. United States, like that's where I'm from, basically. Oh no. Exactly. Listen to what Bill just said in the comments, y'all. Yeah, well, now it's 6:30 because I'm looking through comments, so of course time's already ticking. yeah, I mean, like, we're all just praying that you continue to get well. Ooh, that's a good question there. Would I explore the deep ocean or outer space? Probably outer space because space is pretty cool. Um, yeah, below. Time. Oh gosh, that's it. Dang. Yeah, it's 6:31 over here right now, p.m. Sorry, I'm reading to people right now. Awesome. Bill White. Okay. Alright, guys. Sorry, I was catching up with comments because, of course, when I start talking, sometimes I'm looking through the comments occasionally and stuff. And so, it's just what I do. And so, but y'all, I mean, yeah, just be careful what you say or do because sometimes when someone does say something that they're trying to say, but they don't mean it that way. Hey, good morning to you. Thank you. I'm like, I am taken, so do not flirt at me. Like, don't flirt me, y'all. Gosh. Do not. And plus, some of you could be way older than me. Possibly. And stuff. So, yeah. Alright. Now we're all caught up with people with current stuff. So, yeah. But, so, what do I know right now? But yeah, right now it's 6:32 p.m. Thank you, Bill. Thank you for saying something because some people are being a little good. Okay, good. Ash is on the same page. I'm on the same page. Good. Because, there are people that are just, they like to be crazy. And, I mean, as of right now, thankfully, I'm not on my last nerve right now because I've got a gut feeling someone might possibly get there. But, like that, thanks. 15 likes, you guys. Thank you so much. Willow, you are like a sister to me. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Willow. Oh, that's the sweetest comment I think I've seen so far in my comments. Oh, I've got a couple of friends of mine that they're kind of like that too, where a couple of them feel like a sister to me. Like one of my friends I met in high school when her and I were both juniors, because she was a transfer student the first day of school from a whole other school in my state. And so when she and I met, her and I instantly clicked, like within like a few minutes of getting just to know each other. And then ever since then, she and I have just been really good friends. And plus, we've been friends for like 3 years right now, which is incredible. And honestly, she is like a sister to me because she's always there for me. She's very nice, and she and I can laugh about anything. Her and I are like, because like, she's like my best, like, she's my best friend, but she's also feels like a sister to me. So I think some of us have got friends like that and stuff. But yeah, exactly. Because Ash, I had them pinned so people can see from the comment of what to do. So for everyone that is coming back in or is joining, please and thank you, read the pinned comment, because those give you the rules for the stream, like Ash stated. Because, there are some people that don't follow them that well, and that's how they literally get kicked off permanently, is by not doing any of them, or just not caring that they existed, And so basically a lot of my mods are doing their best to make sure that the live goes smoothly and according to plan. Because, that's just what it is. And so, yeah. But, y'all, we got 10 people in here. Let's go. Y'all, that is awesome. But for any incoming people, please like and subscribe to the channel for upcoming content and alerts with new content that comes out. Like, y'all, for reference, on Wednesday, I will be posting a Christmas unboxing video and stuff at some point, possibly when it doesn't get too crazy and stuff, but yeah. Exactly. Like, she literally did just spend a couple minutes typing out in the comments those. So that way we can have those when people come in. Because there's like a couple people in here that just don't do it. And so it's one way for us to put an end to it. So, yeah. It's just one of those things that you gotta do and stuff. But, yeah. So, yeah. But, anyway, oh my gosh, sorry, it just wanted to attack me. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel ya. I mean, y'all, the reason why I wear glasses in the first place for other people that do end up getting curious about it, it's because I do have like a decent I do have bad eyesight a little bit, but also I have a lazy eye. So on this eye, it wants to sit. See how on the left it's just staying straight, and the right it's like looking that way and not matching this eye. So a lot of times I wear glasses to kind of help correct them a bit. Like, I wear glasses a lot just to help with correction purposes, even though I feel like and all that stuff, but, there is also, another option also I would be able to do too is surgery on it, but I'm just gonna wait for a while, and I heard it years ago, but I'm like, you know what, let me just wait, because, I'm not gonna do it just yet, because, for now, it's been doing pretty much fine, and y'all, let me just tell you this, nowadays, with me and certain, other, important, profile stuff, y'all, when I got my, state ID in June, y'all, I really do wish that these DMV places, I really wish they could have just done a rule exception where people with glasses literally can wear them, but just try to lower down the brightness stuff And so, and, um, and all that stuff. But anyway, um, yeah. Well, you better not have been hacked or something, because I know you wouldn't say stuff like that in my comments and stuff. And all that stuff. But yeah. And so, there's just other things that really I could do first. That's why well, there's 7 people on here, but there's all that stuff. Last book I read? That's a good question. I don't know. I'll have to look and see, because I can't remember which one I last read. But there's some good ones though. Kevin, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, God. TT, what in the world? And plus, plus TT, you're a mod, so you should not be saying stuff that's toward that area, because, you're a mod. So, basically, with mods too, they can't say anything disrespect or change the way that they act in the comments. So, definitely would suggest being careful. Because basically, you're literally saying the good husbands are for me. That's what you're saying. It sounds like you're trying to do something in that. It's just what I'm saying, y'all, but oh, I don't even understand some of the stuff, y'all. Anyway. Oh. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Libby? Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. Next time, just try to say the answer, like, just when you do respond to, like, a question that goes in there, be like, to answer your question there, person name, say that, so then this way I'm not getting you confused, because you're one of my next good mods, and so, just, oh, that's so sweet of you, Kevin. Yes, like and subscribe to the channel, because that's, like I said before, that's where you get alerts with videos and stuff that come out by me and all that. So, oh, DA, oh my gosh, you're on here and on the comments. There's been a few times in my life where I've seen notified where, like, DA has been, like, they do get people, but just never, like, seen a comment by you, so it's, for once, new. So, anyway, oh my gosh, I'm not even doing any of that one. Okay, let's not hate, y'all. TT was just saying something that, he was answering the question, but I just didn't notice what TT should have done, like I was saying before, was to answer so-and-so's question, like, say, person name, so that way, wait, what? Well, Oh my gosh. What? Kevin, he's right now TT is fine. You also let's calm down for a second. It was just a misunderstanding for a minute. So we'll wait a little bit and stuff. I misread one of them, like just misunderstood some of it on his end. So, oh my gosh. You know what, person? There. That person's gonna block because I do not like the hate going through here. Anyway, like I was saying before, Willow, I am so sorry to hear that. Like, gosh. Mm. That's literally so crazy and stuff. Yes. You can't. What do you mean by that? Thank you, TT, so much for saying that. Like, y'all listen to what TT just put in the comments. Like, subscribe for anyone who has not done it already. So then you can get the latest updates with videos. Like, y'all be the only first people that know when videos come out, or live stream, or even a short or post from the channel. Like, out of everyone. And so, definitely, if y'all want to be the first people that knows when the sun comes out, suggest doing those things and hit the notification bell so you are up to date. You're good. Oh, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord Jesus. You're good. Some people make mistakes by accident all the time. So thanks for the clarification. Hey Thomas. Thomas, that's funny because that's also my last name, LOL. That's hilarious, but it's pretty cool though. On top of that. Exactly. Because the more we build this community, that tells us that there's a lot of people that have built so far that have liked the current content so far and stuff, because that really helps a ton. Trav, she did not mean to do that. It was her sister that had it by accident. And so she's fine right now, so she doesn't get the what stuff. Plus, my mods don't ever get that because they are nice people. Because I only add mods if they're nice people during the entire stream. And I feel like I would trust them to do their responsibility. Exactly, Ash. Because, like, with mods, I really would only add a mod if they are good the entire time. Like, they keep the same energy, so they keep the same good positive energy, throughout the live, but also I feel like I can trust them enough to put them there and not just me be like, oh, so-and-so, mod, here you go. Because that would just not be cool. And plus, I actually responsibly do it like that. So then this way, there's a good outcome. And then we won't have a bad community on here, because last thing I want to do by accident is add a mod who is not responsible, is not cruel, like not pretty cool at all with stuff. I got my sister. I gotta go with running. All right, bye Willow. Oh my gosh. And stuff, but hello Mike. Oh my gosh, I don't know who you're saying that to, but thank you. I'm like, I don't know who you're saying that to, because I'm literally a woman in front of you speaking. And so, but, y'all, we got 15 likes right now. But, yeah. Exactly. $6.22 over there? So what is it, morning or is it night right now for you? I'm just wondering. Because I would think it's probably. Dang. 6:22 in the morning? That's crazy. Pretty cool. It's 6:52 p.m. where I'm located. That's pretty cool though. But good morning to you since you joined. Yeah, see, certain states and their time zones, it's crazy how like certain states and time zones just get pretty wild. But with states and time zones, I like the ones that are only like an hour, like are only 1 hour are behind and such, because then it's not going to be too complicated for my brain to get confused between a state's timeline and then all that. Because then I won't get nearly as confused and stuff, because there's some states that are only 1 hour behind, which is a faint belief. But definitely all that. So I definitely think half of us here can relate to that than myself. And so yeah. Where do I live? The US. Y'all, usually I put that as a safe answer, y'all. So switch my hands just to get my one hand break from it holding. Hey there. Welcome in. Oh, that's cool. Well, duh. All of us live on the same planet, you crazy. Oh, that's hilarious. Bill, every single one of us lives in the same planet. There's not there's not gonna be one person that's not gonna live in the same planet. Oh, that cracked me up. Good one, Bill. That is a good one. That just made me laugh. Oh, that was the best laugh of the day. Y'all, that was really good. Y'all. Anyway, like I was just saying after all of that. Yeah, exactly. That was a good laugh for myself. Exactly. I'm a Christian, so you're welcome. Exactly. Well, Bill's one of my good mods on here. That is on top. Like, all my mods are on top of everything. Paper Cap, what up? How you doing? Welcome in. Man, we're starting to get really good. Man, so far we've had our mod there so far, so thank you for saving the day. So, welcome in. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Which I think I saw your answer, but I am doing good though. Yes. Like, for example, there will not be, like I said earlier, there's not going to be one person that is not living on the exact planet because we all literally live on the same planet. Like, that would be weird if half of us lived in other planets. That would be weird and stuff, you know? Plus, all states are all in the planet Earth. So, yeah. Oh, that's cool. um, hey. Hey, first of all, would you want to be happy or not? That's the one way you would know. Because, for example, you want some. Because, first, y'all, we would want a person, we would all want people to have fun with themselves to not. Because, think about it. If we weren't laughing at something funny, like in the best way, then we would just be weird. Like, we would literally look weird to where other people were like, what are you doing? You know? Because if we were not, like I said, if we were not like that, because like I said, us people would be weird if we were not laughing at the funniest things that we hear, like the good funnies. And so, person I am taken, for goodness me's. Um, and so, exactly. So, ugh, man. And all that stuff. And so, and y'all, plus, even though y'all, I have epilepsy, I still have a bright personality. Like, even with people with disabilities, that does not mean we can have a bright personality. Even if there's certain people that are trying to mess up with that, are trying to mess with us like that, like we literally are, you know who, then we don't even listen to people that are trying to get on our nerve, but also are not trying to be there. Like, for example, for people, it literally will make me go crazy in real life. So, yeah. Oh, really? The weather's a bit chilly over here. It's a bit cold. I think the high, I think, was in the 50s. I forgot. Either 50s or early 60s today. But I'm pretty sure by now it's like probably in the 50s or 40s. I would think right now. I would have to look later. It's tough. But, um, yeah, I'm in your same boat there too. Um, yeah, and y'all, let me tell you this. When I was in school, I'm in your same boat too. Even my learning took a little bit. So even a part of my epilepsy, there is a little bit of a learning disability in it. It's because with me, because in school it took me, like for example, like I'll tell you an example of mine. Let's say, let's say if I was in like one of my classes or something, if I flash back to my high school years, and let's say I was in one of my classes and we were talking about, let's say I was in one of my classes, for example, and one of my teachers goes, so we're starting a new project called blah, 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 called this. And then explains about it. And of course, let's say if I'm confused by all of it, I can't pick up the speed. Like if I can't pick it up that fast, usually what I do, I go up to one of my teachers and ask for help, because then this way they can help me understand what was just said and all that stuff. Like for example, when I was in English, there were some points in projects where I did have my English teacher help me out understand what to do and all that. And if I was confused on any of it, I would go up and ask, hey, can you help me out understand this, or make sure I'm not reading this incorrectly? Because sometimes I can misread something or just try to understand it. My boyfriend and I have similar learning disabilities, but his though is a lot more severe than mine. Like I'm in the similar boat too, but I'm like less, like I'm in the severe zone, but mine's more like in the middle and stuff. Like mine's kind of like a recent and stuff. But yes, definitely 100% like and subscribe. Love it. So, hmm. Of course, because like for example, I will not let someone, but also with people and disabilities themselves, I will not let them hear from my perspective of what, even if I was sharing my experience like right now and stuff. It just helps people out to kind of give some peace of mind, because for example, Ash is one of the people with disabilities in here. I'm someone with a disability on here. You're also one of my people with disabilities as well. So it's pretty good for people that don't have it, but they know someone who does, to understand it, you know? Of course. And stuff. So that definitely really helps a lot. And so, and y'all, let me just tell y'all something too. So here's actually one story I will tell you guys in high school that I'll never forget. So so basically I was a sophomore, and I took, just so for reference, I took art mostly most years in high school except for junior year, because I was doing tech theater, which is behind the scenes in theater and stuff, because I was kind of a theater kid in junior year, but behind the scenes theater, which was better than acting, because I would have sucked. I probably would have done so well on stage like that, but behind the scenes I would have done way more better. But anyway, like I was just saying, for reference, so there was this one art teacher I had when I was a freshman and sophomore, but both years as well, did with it. And so a lot of the times, especially when I was a sophomore, did you have something helped you? Did you have something helped you better keep in high school? I think I know what you're trying to say. I'm just putting myself at memorization. People think I'm flat out stupid because I'm autistic. What? I swear, people are crazy. But, to answer your question here, did I have something help me better to keep in school? Yeah, so, like, for example, like, for reference, here's something one of the things some of my teachers helped me out with. Oh, there's a mic. Sorry, I thought I was about to break it. Sorry, I thought I was breaking out for a second because it was my camera angle was looking like it, but it's not, I don't think. But something that did. Oh, you're back. Hello there. Um, but yeah, so something I know for a fact in school that kind of helped me out with stuff was like some of my teachers were pretty helpful with me. So, like, for reference, like with projects and assignments and stuff, especially what the story I'm kind of telling right now a little bit, I would ask them and then they would come out and help me out and tell me kind of what to do on it, like how to solve it, and then kind of like there's sometimes ideas where I have them break. Like one of the things I kind of liked in high school, I kind of kept to keep me in good stable area was for teachers to help me break down the assignment or project into, like, for example, an art class, like I'm saying right now, but I'm gonna continue saying it though. Like, for example, if I was in an art class and I was asking one of my teachers for help, I would have them be, and they can just be like, they would be like, okay, so do this part, so read this part and this part, so read the first two things on there, and then try to get situated, and then come back to me and then go from there. And then now I'm gonna continue what I was just saying. Wrong. Okay. Um. Okay. Um. But yeah, and so basically, when I was a freshman, but mainly a lot of this also did pretty good use in sophomore year too. I had this one. Um. But yeah, and so basically, I had this one teacher, this one art teacher named Miss Smethers, and she was my art teacher for the first couple years in high school that I had her. And y'all, if I had to think about all teachers I had in school, they all were really good and all, like, not gonna lie, I had pretty good teachers all school years. But when Miss Smethers came up, y'all, I'll tell y'all about her. She was a really nice teacher and just I definitely could tell she was incredible. And so whenever, for example, whenever she would tell us class about like an upcoming project, or if we were on a project unit or something, she would talk to us like any ordinary, like about it and what to do on it and just little things. And most of the time when she would finish up with the assignment talk about, because she would talk over it first and all that, so either have a slideshow of it, a video of it, or just things that has to do with it. And y'all, for reference, my area in the classroom, I was sort, like, I was in the front where she stood a lot. And so really from the classroom perspective, it was more like I was kind of the back, but not because her room was it was kind of small, so it wasn't like it was only two sections. So there's the front section, which was like here, and then the back was like here. So I was kind of in the back left, but really from her perspective, when she was standing, I was more toward the front, so I could actually see. And so a lot of the times, every time when she got through finishing up her lesson to us, like instructions and all that, she would always come up to me and help me out understand and get everything together. Because of course I would have a hard time understanding how do I do this and how to get started. Even though I pay attention, it's just certain disability people, we just don't process stuff like that pretty well. Um, Heck no. I don't know why you think that. Plus, y'all, my hair's not even like a Karen haircut, y'all. My hair's literally long, y'all. Like, my hair's up in a ponytail half the time. But anyway, like I was saying, um, yeah, and so a lot of times she'll come up and be like, I'll be right there. Let me just get everyone situated and I'll come to you. I'm like, okay, cool. And so half of the time throughout those couple years, she would always help me out, come up to me, and yeah, so she would always come up to my desk and help me out understand what to do on certain parts of the project and stuff. And she's like, so for example, she would go, okay, so do this part, so make sure you combine or find this to this so you know what to build for it. And then after that, come back and she would go, so once you get done with that, come get me and we can go to the next step. And then, y'all, she was very patient, like very relaxed and chill with me because she actually is actually a pajama dress. Thank you. I know it'll look like a shirt because of I'm under a blanket right now, so it'll make me think that and stuff. But it's actually a dress. Thank you. And so once I snap, I'll show you better. But yeah, but my art teacher for those years, she would be very patient with me. Like she and I can honestly tell you guys, I felt like, in my opinion, I felt like she knew exactly how I learned stuff like that. Thanks. But yeah. And so definitely for my couple people in here with disabilities and such and how y'all did in school, that is definitely one of my disability school backgrounds with a teacher of mine. Because, y'all, we definitely, and plus in this generation, we do have some good teachers out there, but there needs to be more that are just like her that understand a certain student really well and are really patient with them. And they actually take the time. Like, they actually take the time in advance to things. Yeah, let me stand up real quick. Hang on. Yeah, so basically she took, hang on. Yeah, so she basically took the time in that class period to help me understand stuff. And then if we weren't done by or at least if I wasn't done with it, and it'd be end of class period, she'd be like, okay, tomorrow we'll continue what we were just doing and then go from there. So every day, just in those classes with her, because I had her on. Hang on, let me just real quick adjust it before I show you. So, here we go. You can actually see, here we go. So this is basically what it looks like though, y'all. It's basically kind of like my short sleeve pajama dress because I do have the same version like this, but in a short sleeve. And then I've got a shirt, and it's like a two-piece version, which is a shirt and shorts kind of related idea. So it's the same color and same style, but a top and bottoms only, and then two of them are dresses. So like this one that's a long sleeve hair, and then a short sleeve that's like this. That's just short sleeve only. But y'all, I look so freaking cute. And honestly, I look like future me in this. So definitely. Exactly. How, Ash? And my teacher let me. That's really good. See, look. Y'all, look how good in the community that is. Yeah, like, definitely having an accommodation of stuff. So, if it's like listening to music while doing an assignment, is it getting helpful, like getting help from the teacher themselves? Like, me, in my case, it would usually be having a teacher break down parts of the project, so breaking it into half. So it's like, do these three first and then do these two next and then go on through. And so it was just very helpful because it's like, think about it. If you have a schedule in your mind, like if you have a to-do list, it's like, okay, let me do this part first, take a break for a second, and then go do this again. It's like that. The I things. Oh, that's cool. I agree, that is messed up, big time. See, good, we're all agreeing on the same page. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate it. Yes, I do have Instagram, but I don't add randoms like that and stuff. But I do stream through here too, so I always can be average and stuff and all that. Yeah, it's just safety. But with y'all through here, it's fine and stuff and all that. Oh, that's pretty cool. See, look, and y'all, let me tell you something too. My boyfriend also has a disability as well, so we both were kind of in the same boat. But the only difference is, I mean, his is also learning disability based too, like I am. But the only difference is, he has ADHD. So basically, he has ADHD. Y'all, speaking of, sorry, you guys, I just started talking about him just now. And all of a sudden, he just sent me something on Instagram. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna start blushing. Sorry, y'all. I was just talking to y'all, starting off. Also, I just got a Instagram notification from him, so, oh my god. About to lose my mind, but sorry, distracted. So, like I was just saying, he has ADHD, and so his is like if you're thinking what sort, like what side of ADHD he has, he's more on the calm side of ADHD. So he doesn't like some ADHD people where they're like insane or have anger issues. Half of the time he's very relaxed. Thank the Lord. And so he's like me where he's very chill back, but he does forget, but he does have some forgetting stuff though about like past experience or just stuff that he does know, but that part of him is just due to just just family history he used to have. Because y'all, he actually did go through a lot when he was younger and stuff. So it was definitely very crazy for him back in the day and all that stuff. But um here, that's where we left off. Oh my gosh, that on top of that. Oh, that's cool. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool. And y'all, here's what's just crazy. Exactly. We're a community, even on this channel, you guys. We're also not just a channel, we're a community, but we're also a team. Like, all of us put a team effort, especially like for y'all new people, but also for our mods. We're all a team that help make this channel an amazing place to be at, because some channels have that, but not all of them do. So we are getting to the point where we're starting to be one of those amazing channels that are good team effort. So yes, for real and stuff. So yeah, and stuff. But and y'all, I'll tell you this too. And something crazy of a coincidence though is the first actual person my first actual dating, my first relationship I was in high school, which I was a sophomore at the time. He also had ADHD, but the only difference with him was he had anger issues. And so, and plus, he was pretty stupid back in the day. And so, I mean, at first he was pretty good, but then as months went, showing, he just started letting his ADHD take it onto me. And so it was not cool. And all that stuff. And honestly, I feel like sorry, I was acting up for a second. But I'm thankful I've got someone who actually cares about me and actually knows what they're doing. And someone who I know actually is showing me the actual love and affection like all guys should. And so I'm just beyond blessed. And plus, I even got to survive an actual year with my person. Because with my ex, we only went up to 9 months. That's it. Like, we really went up to only like 9 months together. And so it was pretty cray. But luckily with my person, we've already hit a year so far. And hopefully we continue to keep hitting more years. And y'all, but the crazy thing too is even during those relationships, we both were even. Well, the only difference was in my ex and I's relationship, he was older, I was younger by a year. And then the difference with my actual boyfriend, I'm actually older and he's younger, but it's only by a year. So it's not too bad. So, like, for example, he's 18 right now and I'm 19. But it's because he was born in 2006, I was born in 2005. So, different months. He was born in 2000. Well, he was basically born June 27th of 2006. I was born October 1st, 2005. So, but I mean, y'all, he's just amazing. Like, if I had to think about anything with him, he is just one of those people I know I can talk to if I'm having a bad day, or you know, or if something's just driving me crazy, or if I'm not feeling the best and I feel like want to say crazy things about myself that I'm not. I can always tell him and he can remind myself that you're not, maybe, and just, like any ordinary relationship is supposed to be. And and plus we call a lot, and plus the difference is too, my ex and me do not call daily at all. Unlike my boyfriend and me, we talk half the time daily, unless if he is busy with like family stuff or if he is with a friend of his or something like that. But he actually lets me know when it happens. So yeah. Yeah. I don't know. like y'all for reference, my brother is also autistic, but he has nonverbal autism, so he can't explain sentences. Like he can't really talk full conversation with people, unlike me and stuff. Even I have a friend too who I don't know I think she's in just the normal spectrum. Like she can actually explain sentences and stuff without issues, and so yeah, I got co-people that are also all that stuff and all that stuff. But yeah, and all that. But yeah, and so and y'all, even something kind of cute too. I will tell y'all about me and my boyfriend is coming up on the 29th through the 2nd. He and I are getting to hang out together out here. So he and I will be having a late Christmas slash New Year's hangout, y'all. So I'm very excited and stuff because, oh, I am so pumped. Just, and so, yeah, like, I am very excited though because, man, he's just truly amazing. And so, probably some of the stuff we'll probably do is we probably will cuddle a ton. We probably will be just be hanging out and stuff and just doing the same stuff, just, couples. But I'm so excited. But y'all, I'm just so like I'm so much happier these days with him because with my ex, I mean, he was good in the beginning, but then later just don't. And even I wasn't realizing it because I was firstly new to it. And even I now think about the difference I was because back in the day it was a more of a not situation. And so um yeah. Anyway. No, I'm in my it's a pajama dress, just a regular PJ dress. I know it might look like honestly it pulls off future white vibes though. I'll tell you that news. And so and all that stuff. No, no. Plus, I'm not even certified. I'm not even thinking about going to the medical field because get a lot too much and stuff for now. But yeah, and so that's just kind of what it is. And so, um, yeah. But anyway, awesome. Definitely because I am live daily most of the times, unless if I am not feeling good or if I have something going on, then that's a whole situation. But other than that, I am mostly live every day, at least 3 to 4 times a day and stuff. It just depends on my schedule and all that. So thanks. I don't really I've not really thought of myself getting into the medical field because, it requires a ton of hours, and it's one of those it's just one of those jobs that you would have to work a lot of times late hours in the day and stuff. Um, but for example, I would do like jobs that didn't require so much like of that. So like maybe like there's some pretty cool stuff out there though. But that's why I'm taking a gap year off this year so that way I can get a visual of what I'm thinking of doing for a job and stuff. But there are some pretty good stuff out there you can do though, and all that, and all that. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I mean, I am pretty smart in general, but of course it takes a bit. And plus, I mean, I am pretty smart in general, but just, ugh, itch. Sorry. Something just decided to get onto me. Yeah, I'm only 19, and so, plus I'm not in a big rush at the moment. Like, I've got plenty of time to decide where I feel like I would best fit. But definitely, I feel like if I did pick somewhere, I would want to pick an environment where it's less stress and stuff. Oh gosh, excuse me. But yeah, um, I've got a brother, but I'll tell you with him, I'll tell you with my brother because I'm 19, I don't have kids of my own, but with my brother, stems of his, I think he does stem a bit. I'm trying to remember with his autism. Um, but something I do know for a fact is he likes throwing things and stuff. He does have some parts, like he has like some like fit stuff where he will sometimes, like if he gets really mad, he will constantly just hit his head, like just pounding it so much, like he'll just hit it a lot from him being angry because he can't express it out. But sometimes, and then sometimes, um, like it's kind of just one of those things because it's like he just goes bam, 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 like just hits, and so it's one of the things. But and plus, my brother is just one of those people that is a go-go situation. So all he with Jake, all he wants to do is what his name is, by the way. My brother, all he wants to do is just go, go, go. And my parents are like, not right now, not right now. You can't, you know. It's early or it's too late. It's bedtime. And sometimes he has the thing too where sometimes he wakes up at the craziest time of night. Like, for instance, last night he woke up at like 4 in the morning last night, and my mom was up with him. And then fast forward, my dad woke up at like 5:20 average. And so sometimes, like, he will wake up and stuff and all that. And stuff. Yeah, for example, with like Jake's, like I said, his stem is hitting himself, but he also does kind of. He kind of has a little scream ish, like a slight bit of screaming, but not fully and stuff. But yeah, and so I get you there, because my brother does get pretty frustrated whenever my parents would tell him, "No, you can't do," be like, "No, you can't do that," or like, "You can't do that," or "You can't go somewhere And so, plus, he doesn't really know any better. So it's like one of those things for him. Dang, that's crazy. Interesting. And y'all, something else with me as well that didn't happen to me until I was 14 was middle school. And so it was one of my middle, I think I was, that I found out this. And I guess one day, I guess my mom noticed a lump on my back. I guess she noticed like a slight lump or something. And so one day when my middle school had just kind of like, for example, when you're in fifth grade going into middle school, they usually have those scannings, those once a year screenings that they do. So like check for scoliosis, check your hearing, check your eyesight, those kind of stuff. And also make sure that you hear pretty well and stuff. Well, on this particular year, when I was, I think, in 8th or 7th grade, I think I was in 8th grade, though. What? Either 7th or 8th grade. No, if I was 14, I would have been, no, it would have been almost 8th grade. That, I went in on that day of screenings and did everything else. I didn't think anything of it because, I've done it before. And it's not a too big deal. And stuff. But, yeah, and so basically, when it got to the part when they checked to see if I had scoliosis, when the nurse checked me after I was doing my thing, because one of my teachers brought me down, and she was talking to her, because it seemed like she did notice it. I just didn't know. I just didn't know about it until I went to, well, actually, I didn't know I had scoliosis until I went to my physician, my doctor at the time, when I went to the pediatrician and stuff to check it. And so I got an x-ray of it, and I had no idea about it at all. And so, next thing I know, either later that same day, but it was like days after though. It was like later that same day or the day after, they called and let my mom know they called her and told her that I unfortunately had scoliosis. So basically, I found out I was diagnosed at almost, I think, 14. I think I was 14 when I was diagnosed with it, though. And then I went to Scottish Rite for my orthopedic appointment right around that year, just for them to check it out and see if I need a brace or surgery and stuff. But then at that appointment, on top of that, I found that I stopped growing because of it. So I found I stopped growing at 5'3", y'all. So yeah, but then what to my surprise though was I didn't need a back brace or surgery, because when I heard the words before though, like after the pediatricians, like when they called, and I'm like, I was literally doing the what ifs in my mind. I was like, what if I need surgery? What if I need a what if I can't be in gymnastics again? Because I was actually a gymnast at the time that this was going on. And so what if I couldn't, It's all the what ifs in your head and stuff, because I was in sports back in the day and stuff. But yeah. And so it was just wild. 6'4", dang. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's taller than my dad. Wow. And so, um, yeah, and so it was pretty wild. No one to hear that with me. And so, yeah, but I mean, hey, let me tell you this. I'm thankful that I didn't need surgery or any brace on me or anything else because, that actually felt pretty good because then that just made me feel pretty good. And when I could go on the rest of my life just feeling good, not having to be on that for a little bit of time and stuff. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm only 5'3", I'm short. And stuff. And so, yeah. So, and also, I'll tell you something too with me and my disability as well in general of my epilepsy. Um, Sometimes I do, y'all, get really bad headaches and dizzy spells just from the medications I'm on to prevent my seizures from occurring. But y'all, after a little while, I didn't really notice a lot of it until I was like, I think a sophomore. Never suspicion so much. But then at one point, it was like this year, and I'm like, I think it was a few weeks before I had before I went to my neurologist, which is where I go for my epilepsy once a year to make sure I'm doing well on my meds and all that stuff. And so before I had my being in the adult part of neurology, I don't know when that's gonna happen, but hopefully next year and stuff. And so, um, yeah, but I asked my neurologist and just to see what it might be. I'm like, because I did look it up actually, my medications I take just to see if it's a side effect of it because because after I thought about it, I knew a friend from school that has epilepsy and deals with the same stuff, and I'm like, you know what? I want to look it up just to see. And what I know, um, I looked up one of my meds, said headache. I'm like, oh, no one answered. Solved. Looked up the second, dizziness. So how would I say that? But bingo. And so a lot of the times I am having to deal with dizzy episodes, but also headaches, and of course, it's y'all. I just at this point am used to it and stuff. But yeah, and plus there's been a couple times during the school year where I did have to, in fact, take off school just because of it. Yeah, so it's just a perk, you guys, with disabilities is there are some parts of it. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. So I was turning my little mini fan on just to help a little bit. Because definitely was getting a smidge hot and stuff. But anyway, yeah. And so, yeah. Man, you guys, 19 likes. Definitely a shout out to y'all who have been liking so far. Definitely keep it going. For sure. Yeah. And so, it's just kind of what you do. But, sorry, I was hearing the TV next door pause. But I think they're just doing something. But anyway, yeah. And all that, well, and all that stuff. And, y'all, and actually, I do remember a time actually. Um, I actually remember this one time with my boyfriend in my senior class. Well, in my one of my classes, he and I were in um, called Path, where we learned a bunch of different job skill stuff in order to practicing us for when we get into the world to get a job, we would know what to do and stuff. And so, one of the things we would do on Tuesdays and Thursdays was we would go to this church our teacher went to, and they would have a food pantry mostly every Tuesday and Thursday. And so we would go morning of, like the day of distribution. Not when it starts, but like morning, like early morning of. So not when people are there, not when no one, because it wouldn't be until the evening that it started. And so we would be there early morning, well, like at least 10, 11, we would be there till like noon. So at least from like 10:30 till about almost 12, we would be there and stuff. And pack stuff. Like, we would have like lists of items, put everything into it, do all of our jobs that we needed to. And if we got done early enough, we got to actually get on a break and we just kind of got to get our energy out. And um, so going into it, it was at this point, it was like we were wrapping up at this time. Like, I was just waiting for the others to get done. And at one point, I was just standing, just typical, chilling, waiting for the rest of my friends to get done. Cause I think my boyfriend was also getting done as well at that point. And so basically, I was just not saying I was standing, and all of a sudden I just started to feel completely dizzy, and so it was like, and whenever I do start to get dizzy, I feel it, like I know when it comes on, because I will see, like I would start to either see some parts of the room moving, like just moving in front of me, like I would just see things literally moving and stuff, and just I would feel very weird and stuff. I'd be like, or I would start even deadbolting. That maybe like I'm just perfection, just knowing it's coming. Cause I'm like froze, like I'm literally am frozen for like completely. But hey there, welcome in. Um, thank you so much. And so basically, when I was just, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm getting dizzy, and so, and I had a little bit of energy enough to slowly walk to the bus with everybody, and then once my boyfriend and I sat down on the bus, cause y'all, he and I sat. If you ever get curious of that question, he and I did when on these days, he and I would always sit together on the bus, obviously, and so basically, I'm like, and I told him, I'm like, hey, can I just land you? Because I cannot keep it. And so y'all just put my hand on his chest the entire ride back to school because I could not take it. Like, ugh, just needed something to relax for a few minutes. So, of course I let him. So it's like, of course he would do anything for me. And so basically, um, yeah. And so that's just what he would do. And then when I got to school, we waited a few minutes before fifth period started. And we had fifth and sixth period together. But of course, I was walking. Actually, I walked up to English. So literally, I had to hike 3 rounds of stairs while being dizzy. So Imagine that. Imagine having to walk 3 flights of stairs while in that situation. Mm, just did not. And sometimes I'm usually dizzy to the point where I just do not feel well a lot of the times. And so, mm, and, so we get to class and I asked actually after I was sitting down, just waiting a second, and I'm like, and I ask my teacher and I ask him, I go, um, I tell him, hey, Coach Montgomery, that's what his name was, by the way. And I would go, hey, Coach Montgomery, can I go to the nurse office because I'm getting dizzy? And so he was like, let me get Miss Snappers. That's my inner English teacher I had a couple years before. She was also an English teacher at the same school and classroom. And also, she actually used to be in the medical field back in the day in my area, which was pretty cool. So she told me once, which was pretty neat. And so she would always help me walk across from the classroom to the AP office because they actually had a wheelchair in there for like students that like needed to either get like if they were like in my case dizzy, they cannot get down to the third floor, or if someone was in a medical incident, they would use that and get them down there. And so I basically do that. But um he's not being a creeper right now. But 20 likes, let's go. Um but yeah, and so I would get there and I actually just knocked my own self out till like 6th. Even I still wasn't feeling that well. Like I was still pretty out of it by 6th. The school nurse goes, hey, what do you have that? And she tells me, hey, what do you have this period? Like, what do you have 6th period? I go, lunch. And so she tells me that, hey, go to lunch and see how you do and all that. And so I slowly walk there and, I sat next to my boyfriend. And of course I'm out of it because, it's an epileptic thing in me that it's just one of those things that I just have to put up with. And so you're good, Bill, and all that stuff. But yes, that was the story of that. And so, yeah. Yeah. But that's just kind of what I had to usually I go through when dizzy spells like that occur. But here, assistant me with hair, of course, I'm putting myself down because it's like, it's one of those things that I've got to deal with. But hey, at least for me, the medication I'm on helps my seizures don't be as active, but also don't happen oftenly. So I should be thankful for that. That I've got medicine that works like really good. Because if I were to be off that right now, like if I had to change medications and stuff, then I would possibly go back to being where I used to be in early childhood with my seizures and get them more often again. Because, you don't want to go there again. And so, um, yeah. So, but anyway, um, yeah. Oh, 21 likes, y'all. Let's go. Y'all are definitely efficient and stuff. and all that. Yeah, we got 4 people in here at the moment. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, don't listen to that. And so, yeah. But, yeah, y'all can ask me whatever and stuff. But we're just hanging out though for a little bit. Like, I'm probably gonna only be on here for probably for a few more minutes, probably, before I do get off to get a break for a couple hours, and then because I will probably here in a minute or two, we're here in a little bit, eat dinner and stuff, because I eat up like around this hour. But we're not that traditional, y'all, because we're not that wild. So, I swear they're doing something out there. But yeah. So. Yeah. That's where I keep hearing Slack in the next door. But yeah. So. That's just what I got put up with. And all that stuff. But. Yeah. And I don't know what they're doing. I think they're trying to do something next door. But yeah. And so. All of your mods are killing it. Like, that's really good. Like, everyone's killing it. It's a good one. And all that stuff. So. Yeah, I still can't get over today. It's literally 4 more days till Christmas, everyone. That's literally crazy. So, like, yeah, I gotta get it for a second. But, yeah, it's wild. Now I'm gonna switch location spots. Mm. 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 And so, alright, guys. Now I am over here. Just give myself a drink quick because I haven't done that in a minute. So, but y'all, this sweet tea is really good for anyone that is a tea drinker like I am. And all that. So, I swear they're doing something, but yeah. Anyway, y'all, it's 8 o'clock over here. That's crazy. Yeah. So, that's just what we're doing. And so, man. Y'all, I'm probably gonna get off and all that. Um, yeah. But I should give this a few minutes before I say what. We currently got 4 people on here. Welcome in. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna hop off live and I'll see y'all in a couple hours.